if you are a MrBeast OG fan, then you obviously know the likes of Jimmy, which is MrBeast, Chris, Chandler. I remember freaking Jake. All of the old crew. I don't even watch MrBeast videos anymore. They just don't cater to me. It's nothing against MrBeast. It's just they've turned a little more kiddie. They've always been kiddie, but maybe I've just grown out of it. But I still like MrBeast, and I like what he's doing. And anyways, Chris from that crew has caused a bit of controversy online because he has started transitioning into being a female? I don't know. Maybe just transitioning and getting on hormone replacement therapy. Anyways, Chris has confirmed that he's on hormone replacement therapy, taking estrogen, all those things, and it's caused a bunch of people to be confused, which, I understand being confused. This literally came out of nowhere. Okay, this dude was probably, if you asked me to be like, okay, out of the entire MrBeast crew, who do you think is most likely to be conservative and be, not end up transgender? It would be Chris. It would be Chris 100%. The dude had a wife. The dude had a kid. The dude had some pretty controversial tweets. And yet, here we are. We've officially gone down the pipeline of him turning into transgender, which, more power to him. If you want to be transgender, but you have to understand that there's going to be some pushback because you have wife and kids. And I know some people are going to be like, well, Gideon, you can have a wife and kids and be transgender and sure. But it's the reports coming out that he abandoned his family, abandoned his kid, definitely abandoned his wife by doing these things. And, I'm a believer that, and science backed this up and studies back this up, that it's important to have a masculine and a feminine figure in the household, whatever that may look like. It helps kids thrive, severely reduces their risk of having mental problems in the future and growing up in a bad home. But that is no longer going to happen because if you just take a look at Chris's Twitter, this is his new look. And if you see what he used to look like, this dude's changed a lot. And, I think it's a good thing if it's helping him out mentally. But I'm not sure that it is. I'm not sure that he's just bending to the way of social media where it's popular and in to be transgender, and maybe he's overcompensating for some of those pretty questionable tweets that he's had in the past, because let me tell you, this dude's had some questionable tweets. I thought this dude was a freaking Trump supporter, and he might have been. But I've seen a few things of him getting himself involved in some drama on Twitter like this. Old Chris would make fun of new Chris, which is probably true. And then apparently he's threatening to get some lawyers involved or something, or maybe it's fake. It's not backed up, but Chris responded with that, and it's easy to Photoshop things. But anyways, a bunch of people are either defending him or attacking him. He was in a live stream, and this was said.
Hi, Mr. Beast. That is my tagline.
Hey, nice shirt.
Thanks, dude. Nice shirt.
Thanks. Nice shirt.
Nice shoes.
Oh, wow, he's different. I'm just saying the internet makes fun of any change.
Give one example.
Wait, I think I've seen this place.
Chris said, the internet makes fun of any change. Well, Chris, this is a big change.
Give one example.
Name once.
Name once.
Name once. I don't know.
Name one in the room.
It's nice to see Mr. B supporting his good friend Chris no matter what, and he was complimenting what Chris was wearing. Now the change for Chris over the past 2 months has been huge and shocked a lot of the viewers. Chris did mention the internet make fun of anyone changing now. Chris did receive a lot of backlash and hate due to his decision. Now regardless of the situation, whether you like or dislike, just remember words can hurt, whether that be online or in person, and they can affect people. Just think before you go give a bad comment, as it can have a massive impact. Guys.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, let's all be kind to each other online. Anyway, look, man, at the end of the day, people are going to hate on Chris. Some people are going to support Chris. I feel like there are arguments on both sides that are valid, But the problem is with us on the internet is we don't know the whole story. Obviously he's getting a divorce with his wife, and I don't think that's great. Don't think that's something that should be supported. Don't think that's something that should be looked positively upon. I am never one to support a divorce. I am never one to, as my uncle says, get divorced before you're married. Don't wait till after you're married to get divorced. Make sure you choose your girlfriends and your wives wisely, and girls, make sure you choose your boyfriends and your husbands wisely. That's very important to do. But obviously getting a divorce, there's nothing positive about that for the kid. And then on top of that, he's losing a dad. So I do understand that side of things, but also maybe Chris is going through some things and he feels like he needs to go through hormone replacement therapy in order to get through it. I'd tell you maybe just read a self-help book, but that's just me, right? We live in a different time, and we just go straight to getting on antidepressants and changing our hormones right away. So whatever floats your boat, I guess. Not my style, but whatever. I think it's pretty safe to say, I don't think this is controversial, but I think it's pretty safe to say that if Chris wasn't near as famous as he was, if Chris wasn't in the MrBeast crew, I don't think he would be transitioning into a woman. I think he would, stay a family man and stay working and do what he had to do. But, the internet is a scary place, and if you're on it for too long, then you really can see it start to change you mentally. And I think that's what's happened here. That's just a hypothesis, but it happens a lot. You can see it happening in, different ways on social media, and you can't really deny it that it's happening, because it is. It is in. It is in to do that, and, trans people definitely exist, and they definitely, that's definitely a thing, and good for them getting help how they need to get it. I can't really speak on that too much because I'm not transgender myself. But like I said, I also do understand the concerns of the other side, I guess the right-wing side, as to his family. I don't really have a problem with him being trans. I mean, do what you got to do, I guess. But, the only arguments that the other side has is, care for your family. And hopefully Chris is doing that, and hopefully his kid ends up all right, because that's the most important thing in this situation, right? Is that we give our kids a better world to live in, and we raise them up to be good humans. And we're all good humans as a total. But thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think. This is a very quick change, happened over 2 months. Are you shocked? Are you not shocked? For me, I wasn't too shocked because he's hanging around Carl, and that guy's freaking weird. But, yeah. It's a sticky situation, I know. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. I'm going to be uploading daily again, maybe twice a day if we get to it. But thank you all for watching. I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.